There's not a lot to be positive about, really, is there? Because, you know, we do the right things in moments, we create chances and look like we're going to score. We're not scoring. We can't dispatch with teams. And then when we don't get the goal that we might deserve, it's almost like we feel sorry for ourselves and can't go up a gear. When you look at the top teams, yes, if it's a Liverpool, if it's a City, even if it's a Chelsea, even other teams, even if that's Arsenal, you saw what they done against Wolves, 1-0 down, they kept pushing. It's almost like we can't find gears to go up when it doesn't go our way.
These are the bottom half of the table teams, and the top teams that you just mentioned, they hit them for 3, 4, 5, 6. This reminded me of Middlesbrough. If I'm honest with you, that first half reminded me just like Middlesbrough. 3 or 4 key chances. Ronaldo hits the post early. Should really finish that. Bruno has 3 chances. He has a 1v1. He has the one with Pogba, crosses it, puts the cross in across, gets it all wrong. And Elanga, that was the 1v1. Elanga plays him across the pass.
Then the header from Ronaldo. That was a little bit harder, to be fair.
But Ronaldo's trying to go down in the second half. Why doesn't he just go down then in the first half?
Yeah, he gets a pen.
He gets a pen then. Elanga also had a pen shout in that first half as well, which I think, you know, maybe looked like a pen to me anyway. We created chances. We were playing in their half. Majority of the game was in their half in that first half. It died down towards the last 20 in the first half, and it looked a bit dull. But then all of a sudden, chances started coming again.
Why is it in the second half as well we're not able to go again? Because if you look at it from a Watford perspective, you would be thinking, they got another tough half. They done well to go in at 0-0. Yeah. But if you're a Watford fan, if you're a Watford team, they're saying we had quite a comfortable second half. Ben Foster just chilling. All he had to do was make sure he just wasted a bit of time down, take the sting out of the game. That's all he had to do. He didn't have an actual save to make.
It's been like that all season, Flex. The away teams just think to themselves, you know what? Let's just survive the first half, and then they have nothing to offer us. The second half, they just don't have it in them. That's been happening all season. We've been hearing away fans clapping for 0-0s, 1-1s, 2-2s. They love it. That's their job as the away team, to make it difficult. So for us in that second half, you're looking at, I feel like Ronaldo the physicality of this game for him is too much. There's a moment where in the second half where he wants to cut inside, instead of taking the first time shot, he wants to cut inside and he hits into the guy. Just shoot.
He looked dead on his feet as well.
Dead. He sub him off. There's 30 minutes to go, and I'm looking at Ralph and I'm saying, just have the balls to do it. Sub him off. Take him off. Save him from this game. Pogba plays a clever outside of the foot pass over the top, and a physical man, a fresher man, takes the challenge, rides the challenge off the centre back and goes through on goal. Ronaldo just gets bullied. It's been happening too many times throughout this season. He's just been getting bullied. He's complaining every 2 minutes, resting on the post. You know, Bruno puts in a cross, it hits Pogba, then it hits Ronaldo, and then it fumbles towards the goal. Flipping Bruno puts a pass across to Ronaldo as well in the second half, and it's an open goal. He just has to put it to the right side of the goal, and he puts it back into the crowd of players, and it goes out for a corner. There were so many moments in this game. Honestly, in the first half, we had about 4 clear chances, and in the second half, about 2 or 3 as well. It's just that the legs, that forward line is everything. And the legs was not in that forward line, Flex. It's regardless anyway, it's just poor football from our team. We should be scoring. We have to be scoring in these kind of games. And the fact that we're not scoring in these kind of games now, what chance do we have now in the bigger games? We've literally, honestly, Flex, we've given away our opportunity for top 4. Time and time again, we had opportunities against Norwich. I think we just about scraped the 1-0 there. Yeah. But Newcastle, Aston Villa, Burnley. These are the teams that we should be hitting them 3 and 4, 5. Killing that. I don't know. It's just poor. It's honestly poor. Players are on too much money, and the structure of the club. I like what the guy said before. We're rewarding them with 250k and no trophies and nothing to show for it. No man's hit 15 goals a season. No man's hit 20 goals a season. No one's really offered anything, and they're on 250. That's Mo Salah's begging for 300. He's begging for 250 and 300 off Liverpool. He's begging them for years now. And he's top goal scorer again, and he delivers again and again. And what's going on? So for me, it's just we've rewarded them too quickly. They've produced nothing, and they're just happy to. Pogba's gone. Welegi. I would say Welegi as well. We had to chase. You was out there. We had to chase and harry them at Atletico. Simeone made us work. So Welegi, yes. But that first 60 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, there was enough in there. Ralph, what more could have Ralph done except for take off Ronaldo? Exactly. What more could Ralph have done? He must be looking at the players in change room thinking, my gosh, I've set you up and I've offered you 6 chances at the goal, 6 of them, and you can't do anything with the 6 chances that you've. Like, what more can you really do except for take off Ronaldo? He even makes it a 4-2-4.
Exactly, he's going for it. He's used every tool in his armory to go for it, and I just think the players are coming up short. They are, and then when it doesn't go our way, the confidence goes. The nervousness sets in, and the performance from the fans, and then that goes through to the players, and the performance just does this. It just peters out, and it happens far too much. It happened against Burnley. It even happens in the games we win.
Yes,
that's what's ironic. Do you know what I mean? How many times we've been on top? It's like I remember 3-1 here against Burnley. We were winning 3-1 at half time, and then second half, I just forgot about it. It just nothing happened. So we're just moments.
How do we change this? How do we change this, Flex? We need a new set of players. The wage structures are wrong, and that's why I liked what that guy said. We need a new set of players, new hungry players, more Elangas. Elanga created he had a good little spell of play.
He should have had an assist there for Bruno.
He should have an assist there for Bruno. He should have scored. He came inside, pop, and has the shot. He's young, but Wan-Bissaka for me has to go now. It's been bad. Like, he's given off that responsibility. A world-class right back puts the cross in. He wants to give the responsibility to Elanga. He wants to give the responsibility to Bruno when he finally comes into that little pocket. It's like, you be confident and put the cross in. Be confident and put the cross in. Ronaldo should have come off ages ago. Fred was Fred. Pogba played poorly. Bruno even played poorly today. We're keeping him on because we're hoping that he produces a moment. Wan-Bissaka had 2 clear passes, one into Elanga to play and one into the midfield, giving away counter attacks. We just don't have confident players on the pitch. Sancho should have come on earlier. Why is Sancho not on the pitch earlier? Sharp and active. So we can't blame Ralph. We have to blame these players for this, and we have to get new players in. But we got to stick with these now. Who have we got next? City. City away. Can you remember what they done to us? They played 2-0 active. We was playing 5 at the back then. It was Ollie and it's defensive football, yes. But they got 2-0 and then they just had a cup of tea. We got Liverpool soon. Can you remember what they done to us? 5-0 and then they had a cup of tea after 60 minutes. Come on, man. It doesn't look good. Is it over? There's 10 games left. Is it over? No. It's not over. I'm not going to go and say it's done, because at the end of the day, other teams have to play other teams. They've got congested fixtures, but we've given it away. It's not in our hands anymore. No. It's not in our hands anymore.
No, bro. Appreciate it.